Hey Gagas and Lady Gagas, my name is Otkin and welcome to new video. Leave a like, subscribe and enjoy. In medical sales. Selling your Adderall isn't medical sales. Post the OF link and get it over with. This is too easy. Your smile is wide, but there's nothing in your eyes. I hope that long distance relationship your eyes are in works out. I was really rooting for you to end up with Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker, and I'm sorry he chose Mary Jane instead. It's clear you know a lot about free samples. Medical sales. You look like, if you can't figure it out with a pill, you don't know what to do. You've never learned to actually smile. When taking a photo, you just grin and everyone cringe smiles with you. Probably just sell Blue Chew. You look like you would sleep with your best friend's husband to get back at her for something petty. Roast me. Hunger Games Jennifer Lawrence, but the movie takes place at a Golden Corral. You could play a younger, not significantly younger, Amy Schumer. You're what they call trailer park pretty. You've got the skin of yogurt, but you lack the culture. Best looking woman in the DUI police body cam video on YouTube that week. You look like a trophy wife for a guy that works at a Florida gas station that saved up to buy you a Gucci bag. You look like the kind of person who would hang Christmas lights in her living room year round for the mood. You'll be fine, as long as you avoid sunlight, alcohol, carbohydrates, childbirth, multiple choice questions, manual labor, guys who vape, and pretty much any international country. Jennifer Lawrence. You look like you spend your Saturday nights outside a 7-Eleven asking strangers if you can bum a smoke. Courtney Love handles. Humble me, I need to lock in. Bollywouldn't. You have the body of a bowling pin. I love your mustache. You looked like Fat Nelly Furtado before she was Fat Nelly Furtado. You look like your co-workers call you Lantern as a nickname, not very bright and always being carried. You need to learn portion control. Eat out of a smaller dog dish. If your parents are in charge of the arranged marriage, they are going to have to call in a lot of favors. You're the opposite of a butterface. Got one of them SpongeBob physiques. Let's go. You look like you'd tell us all about our astrological signs through the entire movie, even though we came to separately. You look like you spend your evenings drunk dialing your ex-boyfriends and buying beer for high school kids. You look like you have a lot of opinions, and I wouldn't want to hear any of them. Which feeling do you prefer? The feeling of waking up in another married man's bed every time one of your friends is out of town? Or the first pull of the morning off your bottle of Taka vodka? I know they happen back to back every day, just curious. Why do you have a reasonably attractive female face, but the shoulders of an NFL linebacker? Oh, wait, never mind, Bruce. I see it now. You look like every girl who visits her hometown for the holidays, just to fall in love with the guy who works at the local hardware store. Why does your hand look like a chicken claw in the last photo? Cook, living in mom's basement. Hit me. You look like someone who has a Limp Bizkit ringtone. You have more tattoos than you have had showers. You look like someone I would worry about being alone with. Sorry, please forgive me. But I would be counting the seconds until either another person entered, or I was able to leave. Again, sorry. Look like you cook a mean antifreeze cocktail. Mr. Feast. Do you use the grease from your hair to cook? It's so cute that you still call it your mom's basement, even though you've taxidermied her and talked to people through the door in her voice. Last day with hair going bald tomorrow, married 2 kids and hit rock bottom anyway, roast me. If your picture were on cigarette packs, no one would ever smoke again. Malcolm in the midlife crisis. Just take your neck beard and transplant the hair to your head. The only thing more pathetic than you is your wife for marrying you. She needed to find a way to stay in the country somehow. You look like the first person suffering from the symptoms of a deadly disease in a Contagion-like movie. Bold as a beast now, big Left 4 Dead fan, avid D&D player, playing Barbarian RN, Impelian is the best Pokemon starter ever made, blow me. Turn the photo upside down, and it's some poor girl giving birth to Humpty Dumpty. We found him, guys, we found the average Redditor. Big Left 4 Dead fan. Dude, you're a humongous Left 4 Dead fan. You look like you'll get off to these comments. Jabba the Hutt, if instead of being a crime lord he was a Discord lord. This is what the underside of a toilet seat sees mid-bowel movement. I know some women like chubby men and some women like bald men, but I genuinely cannot picture a real woman letting you put your ding dong in her, assuming you can even see, or grab it to begin with. Brother, I physically can't. Go for a walk. Getting fit doesn't require you to dive into the deep end. A 30-minute power walk on the treadmill every other day is a great start. Go up from there. Getting your steps in is important. Roast me please. Stop posting yourself on the internet for validation, and clean up your room. Lot of miles for 18. You have serious teenage mom vibes. Gives off hey got a cigarette at the gas station vibes. You are the girl that the wingman keeps away from the good-looking friend. You appear to be white, but I guarantee your kids won't be. Colored hair, dumb tattoo, showing off your tatars cause you have no other redeeming qualities? Yup, can't wait for my tax dollars to pay for you and all your kids' groceries. Oink. I'm psychic. I'm seeing a lower back tattoo that reads, good intentions. You must glow under black light. Male, 22, roast me. I have never relied on an M more than I have today. You look like the lesbian who gets mad at the bar when you tell them no to a drink. I don't know whether I should ask for your pronouns or your cup size. You look like you want to be the drummer for a Weird Al Yankovic tribute band. You look like Andre the Giant and Weird Al Yankovic had a child together. Pastries tell their kids stories about you to make them behave. Your entire overstuffed wardrobe is doing a heroic job in protecting us from the horrors that lie underneath. I don't know what you are, but it doesn't matter. You're absolutely abhorrent. Do your worst. I want to feel the pain. Make me feel alive. You look like one of them annoying theater kids. I'm getting a real Jim Carrey in the Mask type of vibes here. I bet you are insufferable. Your transition is going well. In what direction? No one knows. Makeup says woman. Hairline says man. You look like the type to get easily manipulated over the internet. Also, that is not your hairstyle, yikes. Looks like you got home from a hard night of fighting Batman and got most of the makeup off. You look like a discarded ventriloquist dummy. Failed chef, now drive a train. Make me suffer. With those nostrils, you should have been able to smell your own failure a decade ago. Terrific. Now you can fail at driving trains too. It's almost like each one of those tattoos represents a time you were short on rent. So, what you're telling us is, keep an eye on the evening news. Having a bunch of guys run a train on you isn't the same as driving a train. You successfully matched your ear hole sizes to your nostrils. Are those holes in your ears grab handles for the guy behind you? Roast me. Pics from last 3 years. When you sacrifice a goat, do you have a special cup you drink the blood from? You look like you get blamed for every crime that happens in your small town. Even your pictures of bipolar disorder. You look like the leader of a cult that thinks smoking banana peels will bring you closer to nirvana. This is a weird way to say you're addicted to listening to Pandora and Slayer all while smashing white monsters in your mom's basement. doesn't bother to change his shirt for 3 years. You look like one of the guys that the Terminator took clothes from. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.